The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
Friends, I know. Hey, I know. Please. No applause, friends. No applause. I know that you guys are finally seeing what you need to see, which is Anthony grow some balls. You know what I mean? Like grow a pair of balls, just big balls, big enough balls that he's able to tell Angelina what she needs to hear. A big enough sack, essentially. You know what I mean? Like he's able to grow a big enough pair of balls that he's able to do what he needs to do. So let's just jump into this. Let's go, Anthony. Let's get at this. Let's go.
Anthony. 1 second.
Yes, Angelina. What's up?
Don't sound so perturbed, okay? I need to pray for you, seriously, because you have lost all of the momentum that you once had. I mean,
why don't you pray for Shayla? Like, okay, if you're gonna use your prayers, why not pray for Shayla? Why are you praying for? This is how delusional they are. Them delusional.
You're so deflated.
Angelina, stop. You come over here thinking that you have some kind of power, threatening me and all this stuff, but you and I both know you don't. You gotta remember, I left Shayla. Iman left Shayla. And I think you know that Shayla's heart wasn't really broken. It wasn't broken.
Do tell.
She didn't really have a heart to begin with.
Bingo. Last night, Riri was on the live, and I said, Riri, Anthony has really been shifted by Shayla. If you go back to watch Riri's live, she had a live last night, and she showed Anthony before all of this occurred. This was a different Anthony. I'm telling you, it was a whole different Anthony. It was an Anthony who stood on business, who stood on code. Then Shayla came in, and some way, somehow, the cheating and everything else basically just broke him down to be what we see of him in that particular thing. And I think some way, somehow, he's finding himself back. And this is why, friends, again, I'm not for the idolatry, but I see where the Anthony character is making an effort. Because it's effort, right? And I'm calling things in the moment. He's making an effort to change. Yes, Shayla never had a heart to begin with. Because if Shayla had a heart to begin with, she'd have never gone after her best friend's husband. Remember that. Shayla deliberately went after all of that, which is exactly why I have so much heat for the Shayla character and for anyone who tries to befriend the Shayla character and still try to sell me that they're telling me what's moral right.
And like Denise said, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. And so while you're over here trying to talk to other women about who they are and what they are, maybe you should have invested that into your own daughters. Because you keep thinking that I'm just this pushover, this nice guy. And I try to be. But the way you're moving and the way you're trying to talk to me and threaten me, you don't want to see that side of me. You really don't. And so, it would behoove you.
I love it. Where has this Anthony been? Friends, I just don't think you understand. Like, when you see a character grow, again, hey, I'm not telling you Anthony is a saint. I'm not telling you that Anthony is the best in the world. I'm not telling you any of these things. But I've at least seen the character go from being extremely pushed over to a point where he's now starting to say no to things. And the funny thing was, like I said to, with Candy, we're talking, it's so interesting how he's now starting to stand up, and you have a set of people who, because of I don't know what, right? Because I don't know what it is. They still have a problem with this, and it's almost them starting to change the argument as to what should or shouldn't be happening based on Anthony standing up to the nonsense that's occurring, because of course them have this anti-Denisha kick, because apparently Denisha did something to Amber, which I don't get what Denisha did to Amber, because Amber lived with our man wherever it is in our house that our man basically bought her. So again, I don't even know how she comes into this, and where is this heat coming from for the Denisha character outside of the idolatry, which should have the same heat for Dave, but they don't, because you have heat for the Nisha, and you can talk about all of the particular things, and it's the same thing them doing. Whether the Nisha moving to the house or not, the crime is the idolatry. The issue is the idolatry, and the idolatry lies on both sides. But nonetheless, it's good and refreshing to see Anthony finally start telling the little rooster long turkey neck woman. Neck stretch out like a piece of soup bone, basically. I just absolutely love it. I don't know. I just love it. I just love it.
To just be cool. You and I both know I'm a great father. You know I'm a provider. And all this taking jabs and...
Baby, I wanna be a soul provider. Yeah, yeah. Baby. It's right now, Anthony is the sole provider for Shayla, even though he's not with her and he has no prerogative to be supporting her. You're not even supporting her, but he's a sole provider at this point. Sole provider. And who to tell him? Probably might be paying Angelina's rent some vicariously through whatever he's paying.
It's really beneath you. It's beneath you. And like I said, you think you have power, and you talking about praying for me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I said.
I think I got this home and everything that I've accomplished with me and God before I even met you or your daughter.
Good. Good. I'm glad you tell her that, Anthony. Because before all of this, God was guiding him way before you two wretched piece of whatever it is got into the way. Look, y'all can't come over on the channel with the foolishness. We're gonna try to see if we can come side with Shayla because you know, like the nation, so you're trying to see if you can play whatever. You can't come play that over here. So y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know at what time it is. Don't act like you don't know what time it is.
So I'll say this to you in the politest way I can. Please, just stop. Just stop. Just take my grandson, or your grandson, my son, who I love with all my heart, and drive off my property.
Drive off, you nasty bongo. Drive off, your blouse and skirt boated in the property up. Drive off. Drive off, you nastiness. Drive off. Drive Drive off, your bumper. Move up and drive off. Bye. Adios. Adios. Big kiss, Anthony. Give Denisha a kiss. 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 And I only want him to kiss simply because I want Angelina to get this. It's full time. Look here. If it's full time, them get what them get the coming to them. They get what it is. Y'all know me, friends. I love it. So the closing of the door represents basically Anthony closing them out of his life because they've been brought into his life. Interestingly, right? And now, some way, somehow, he's little by little, he's starting to get them out. I'm starting to believe him more and more now because him more and more, him giving me more reasons to see that he is starting to basically shed them. He's trying to shed Shayla and he's starting to shed Angelina as well. He's starting to shed both of them. Somewhat Amber as well too. You know what I mean? Like him might be him still in him feelings about Amber, right? However, I think that he's accepted that Amber has moved on. Him just don't want part with the 50% that she's asking for. But I think that he's accepted that, she have another man. And that's just what it is. Him just don't want her to take his 50%. I think that's what's going on with Anthony right now. Does he still love her? Yeah, sure. Him still love Amber. But that's the deal. But I love the line that he mentioned just now, that Shayla never had a heart to begin with. Because she never did. And those are the pieces I want people to pinpoint and look at. When you talk about the Daltons, I told you, do not negate the integral role of how Shayla eroded the marriage. Don't get me wrong. Anthony have him issues and Amber have her issues. But with all those issues, it's like anybody else, because anybody else have issues. I have issues. My wife will have issues. You may have issues. Your girlfriend may have issues. Your wife may have issues. Your husband may have issues. That comes with the territory. But it's who is in between that, trying to create more of a wedge and trying to create more problems within those issues. That is what I was talking about, and that's what I've always been talking about. Because people can get along and live together well enough. I've seen relationships work, that you think wouldn't work, but it works. But because it doesn't have a Shayla in it that was in there trying to deliberately tear it apart. That's why each day I have so much heat for the Shayla character, because ain't no way you'd have befriend somebody like that after they done something. So I only said it might be a scam. Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon.